everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Nati Baby. So I was thinking today, I've been kind of posting videos of myself singing and all of that, but I've never actually shared where this whole thing started, and there's actually a story behind it. And it's just a beautiful story because in the story you just see the Lord, that has just been working. And so I decided today, why don't I just share that with you guys? So please, before I continue with my video, with the story, please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Really would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like, comment. Also your comments, they also really do encourage me. So I do appreciate your support. Thank you if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my videos and liking and subscribing. I really do appreciate the support. So yeah, me singing, guys, it is a story. So okay, backtracking. So growing up, I've been someone who's always in a choir. So I was always I remember even in primary school, I was in a choir, I was singing, so all the way to high school. And, I even had I was also singing in small groups. So it was not just in a choir, but I would also be selected to sing in small groups and also had an opportunity to sing a solo at some point. So it's just singing had always been my thing, right? And bear in mind at that time, I really didn't know the Lord, so I wasn't born again. So I was just kind of living for myself. And then what happened is, I just don't know what happened. I think when I was in varsity, I suddenly didn't know how to sing. It was so weird. I don't know. I don't know if I can say I lost my voice, but I just couldn't sing. And I remember, it's so funny because there's people that know me as someone that can sing. Those are people that knew me back then, from primary to high school. And then there's people that know me from, varsity too, from varsity, and they'll be like, oh, no ways, Nati cannot sing. So it was just so frustrating how I just find myself not able to sing anymore. And, but it was just so beautiful. After I was born again and I received the Lord, I seriously had a desire for it. I really just loved singing, even though I didn't have the voice and I couldn't sing. But I really did enjoy just, listening to music and just, basking in worship and singing to the Lord with my heart. And that's something I delighted in, and it was just something I really loved. So I would just sit in my room and just play my gospel music, and I will just bask in and just enjoy the Lord. And that's something I really did love to do. And it was so weird how, while I found myself having lost my voice, there were people that would walk up to me and they would be so sure I could sing. They'll be like, you look like someone who can sing and all of that. I was just like, oh my word. And I kept on telling them, I cannot sing. I cannot sing to save my life. Just don't give me a microphone. I am really going to embarrass you because I just don't know how to sing. And, but the Lord was just, I'm going to say it's the Lord because it is Him. The Lord is so faithful in bringing people my way who would just, pinpoint this thing that God had already put in me. But I don't know, maybe for some time, the Lord allowed it to die so that He would, bring it back again. This time around, I would know that it's not me singing for myself, but it's what the Lord has given me and entrusted me with to use for His glory. So it was, the people kept on walking, to me like, you look like you can sing. Guys, this one time I was given a microphone to sing in front of a congregation. Guys, can you imagine the embarrassment? Looking back now, I can laugh at it, but at that time it was not funny. It was so embarrassing because I had to sing with my terrible voice because they were so sure and convinced I could sing. So they were like, just sing for us and whatever, and then, I grabbed that microphone, you guys. Oh my word, it was so embarrassing. I'm sure even with the people started getting uncomfortable because they were like, we don't know what you're doing out there. I was just, but eventually, someone else who could do that thing better than me, like took the microphone and they, continued. But, I had those moments of being embarrassed. Actually, that happened twice. And it was not the same, ministry. It was a different church. And so it happened again. And this time around, my cousin was like, my cousin can sing, you can like bring her here to like, sing for you guys. Hey, guys, did I not embarrass, myself there? I was just like, I didn't know what I was doing. I seriously was just off key. I couldn't sing. So those things are like, they really did convince me. Like, I even forgot about singing. I was just like, you know what, Lord, I'm just, I'm grateful that at some point in my life I could sing. But right now, I need to make peace with the fact that I probably will never sing again. And, I'm okay, Lord. I don't have to sing. If, I can just be a person that loves you without having to sing. So I actually forgot about, even me singing and anything connected with that. And this one time, this old woman just came up to me and she's like, you know what? I actually do see you, having a microphone and singing, singing to the glory of the Lord. And I was just like, I laughed at her so bad. And I was just like, yo, Shem, there's no way, I don't know how to sing, so that's just never gonna happen. And she was so sure. She was like, listen to me. And she was so bold. And she was like, listen to me. I'm telling you this, that I can see you do that. And the Lord will do it. And I was just like, this woman is so bold. And I'm like, she's tripping because there's no way I cannot sing. Like, I've tried, it just failed. I kept failing. And there was even, it was so bad that I remember this man from our church back then. And he was like, he's someone that is like a terrible singer. Like, you wouldn't want him to sing anything. He is just very bad when it comes to singing. He even put me in the same category as him. He was just like, well, do not ask me and Nati to sing because we will just, destroy yours ears. Don't ask us to do that because we just suck at it. And then it had gotten to that point where that man, would put me in the same category as him because that's how bad it was. So now, fast forward, I still had this desire, to sing and to really just, use my voice to the glory of the Lord. So I would just sing, just in my, closet with the Lord. I'll just, sing for him, sing to him. And so I really don't even remember when the shift happened. I can say maybe 2022, 2023. I don't remember, but it was weird how my voice suddenly changed. And I just could sing now. And I was just like, I was puzzled because I'm like, what happened? I couldn't sing. And now my voice, it's like the Lord opened my voice. And suddenly, this person who could not sing, suddenly I could sing. And I realized at that point, like the Lord, did that for a purpose. Because, back then I used to sing because I loved singing. It was just a thing that I did. But everything that everything that had to do with me singing was just for me because it was something I really liked to do. And obviously, and I'm told that my dad was really good at like he was a musician. So it was a thing that probably I got from my dad. And so the Lord had to like take that thing away and allow it to die because it was something, I think it was an idol to me because I was just singing all the time, back in, my schooling years. That's like something I do, morning, evening, that's something I did. So the Lord, like looking back now in hindsight, I can say that the Lord really did allow that thing to die. And because he knew that he needed it to come back. And when it did come back, it needed to come back in resurrection. And now when it did come back, I would know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the Lord really did give me a voice. It was not about me just singing for myself, but it was just the Lord giving me, a gift for me to use it to the glory of His name. So yeah, I just really, thought I should share that with you guys. So ever since then, and then I started learning how to play guitar, and even that one, there's a story behind that, and it's just amazing how I've been seeing the Lord just open this love for singing and using this gift that He has given me to the glory of His name. So yeah, I thought I should share that with you guys because there's a beautiful story. It encourages me as well that the Lord sometimes gives us desires in our hearts, and He places those things in our hearts, and He knows the right time. He knows when He will release that for you to be able to use it, to put it into use at His right timing. So yeah, hope you really did enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting on my videos. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully this video encourages you to not give up on whatever the Lord has put inside of you. You should believe that the Lord at the right time, He really will bring it to pass, that you should just hold on to it. Because, in Psalm 37 verse 4, the Lord says, delight yourself in the Lord and He will grant you the desires of your heart. So I do believe that the Lord places those things in our hearts for a reason, but there's always a timing to when He does bring those things to pass. So on our side, we just need to cling to Him and trust that in His timing, He really does make everything beautiful. So yeah, thank you for watching, and please make sure you subscribe and like and comment and share my videos with other people, and I really do appreciate your support. And thank you so much for watching my video. See you on my other video, and yeah, God bless you and good.